Oh yeah, we used to, in San Diego at the dining dance place, we used to do the jitterbug and all that stuff. I'd get on, let the girl on there and give her a twirl and step off, and he'd step on. She'd never know no difference.
They were like brothers. In fact, they were identical twins. Ray and Roy Buckner joined the Army on the same day, joined their two other brothers at Camp Pendleton, shipped out together, hit the beaches of God-forsaken Pacific Islands together.
That's when my twin brother and me were in the first wave to hit the beach on Guam.
They were platoon sergeants together.
He was on the right with his 29 men. I was on the left.
Witnessed the horrors of war together.
The Japs were a terrible enemy.
Roy remembers one American GI whose body was mutilated by the Japanese.
Looked down at him and took sticks, stuck it in his eyes, cut his tongue out. But I asked every person to walk by and take a look at Corporal Heath. Some of them didn't want to, but I made them do it. I said, I want to show you what we're up against.
Then there was that American tank, trying to escape a Japanese ambush, but about to run over a wounded GI.
Here come a Jap out with a magnetic mine gun, slap it on the side of the tank. Raised up to get it. I got him before he could throw it. And I stopped the tank about that far from Henry.
For that, Roy was awarded the Bronze Star. But the vicious fighting continued, and one day his brother Ray is mortally wounded.
Everything was full up, so they put him and me in a tent.
For 7 days, Roy watched his brother slowly die.
I just had to hold him on the bed sometimes, and he was in such a bad shape. Only way I could quieten him down was I'd lay on the same side of his cot where the bullets is coming to. I said, I'd lay there. I said, the next bullet is mine. You've already had the next one is mine. So I'd lay there and he'd quieten down, and it is with the deepest regret.
After his death, Roy finds a torn dollar bill in Ray's wallet.
A dollar bill in half. He keep a half, and I keep a half.
A pledge the two brothers had made back at Camp Pendleton.
The two halves tape them back together, and we're going to buy us a beer.
When you came back together?
When we came back to the States.
Roy and his two other brothers survive. And at a reunion of the 9th Regiment years after the war, Roy finds a man staring at him.
He just stood there and he just looked at me. He just looked at me and finally he reached out and hugged me. And he said, Sarge, he says, I can't tell you how much it pleases me to see you and talk with you.
It was Henry, the wounded soldier Roy had saved by stopping that tank. If he needed it, it was assurance that his life had mattered.
I went through a lot of battles and lost a lot of close friends, including my twin brother, and I'm not ashamed of my service.